We're live. Yay.
Woohoo!
Don't know if nobody's watching yet, but that's okay.
I'm gonna go share it out.
Well, I put it in Janet's chat. Well,
Okay.
what used to be Janet's chat. I don't know what it's called now.
Okay.
But that's the only place I put it. So
Well,
it would be great if you want to
you are
share it.
welcome to always put it in my group because I have 500 people in my group now.
That's awesome.
Of course, they all don't come in, but that's okay. I don't care.
Yeah.
Of course, everybody likes my address file.
Right. Absolutely. That is one of the best things about those groups.
Yeah, yeah. I've got a good address file, but it's private, so not everybody can get into it.
Yeah.
So let's see if I can find you. These
Well, I'm going to start by sharing something that I ordered a while back, and then haven't ever got it out and tried to
you
use
want to
it.
make
So,
yourself big, go ahead and make yourself big and show it off.
okay. Um, I may want to. No, I'm just going to go ahead because this won't be that much fun to watch. So I might as well go ahead and do it at the beginning when not as many people are here. Okay. Well, I got this from Fiber Painting Studio, an Etsy shop. Jennifer Marcus is the owner of that little shop. And this is the instructions on how to put this loom together. And it's a tapestry loom. I've been wanting one for a while, but I kept telling myself I didn't need to spend the money on it. And I finally just did.
I saw a
Cool.
loom on Marketplace one time, and I kicked myself in the rear every time for not getting it.
Yeah.
But you see them every now and then.
Okay, she says, Dear Lisa, you purchased one of my wooden handmade by me tabletop frame looms. Thank you. The pieces are made from soft pine, which is easy to paint or stain if you choose, or allow the wood to breathe and age beautifully by itself. Wood is a natural material, which means your loom will have unique grain and knot patterns. I hope it's what you expected. If for any reason it's not, please be in touch. So, um, I'm going to kind of show you the basics, and I'm going to put it together, but it goes like this. And then it'll lay down like this. And once you've got it warped, you can put your yarn and stuff in here, and it'll kind of all stay together. But this, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I don't want to do it right. Show how incompetent I am at putting things together.
I'd have to figure it out. Joe's in the house.
What is that thing?
It's a little tapestry loom.
A little loom?
It says place wooden side supports on outside of the tray, lining up both holes. I bet it's going to go this way. Yeah, because this would want to.
Oh yeah, so it sits up on the desk. Wow, that'd be
Yeah.
great.
But that makes it look like it. You have to take it apart to shut it, and I wasn't expecting that.
You got it inside out?
No, that goes in the back.
That's just the way it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's not going to be. It's not going to be as easy to just open and shut and move around as I thought it was, which is a little disappointing. But hi, Sherry. Glad you're here. But I'm going to go ahead and put it together. I thought after I spun for a little while, I might come back and warp it. But okay. Get another one ready. Do both of these at the same time.
And then make these. And then like where your little knobs are here, knob here, go underneath them and drill a little hole. And so when you lock in the hose, drill holes wherever your little spots are on your spots. Like a puzzle. It's a puzzle.
Yeah.
A double.
You tell me.
Hi, Joe.
Hello, hello.
I think I'm going to put us back on both of us so I can
Is that Lisa?
see Beth. Yes,
Okay. Good to see you.
it's good to see you. It's been a while.
She's been on a little sabbatical.
I have been an undesired one. Sometimes you just gotta. It doesn't matter what you want to do. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Do what you gotta do. Get her done.
That's right.
Get it over with. Whatever it is.
Move on, at least.
I'm curious to hear some news about Hannah.
Well, she and her sweet husband have moved to Albuquerque. So they're a little over 4 hours closer to me than they were before, which is awesome.
Okay.
I haven't had a chance to go yet, and she hasn't been able to come here yet since they moved because they used all their, paid time off and everything to move, and so
Okay.
and he's just started a new job. So for all of those reasons,
Jobs are good. Jobs are good.
yeah, but they're happy. They found a nice little house outside of Albuquerque, and so that's what they wanted. They didn't want to actually live in Albuquerque.
Yeah, so they're in the suburbs then.
Right. Okay, this is not.
Well, I've never been out that way, so I couldn't tell you how the weather is or anything. But I'm sure they have warm and cold weather.
Yeah, they do. When they were living in Silver, their weather was a whole lot like ours. They got more rain, I think, than we do in Amarillo, but it really was not a whole lot different.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to get some rain today.
Nope. It's clear as a bell.
Last night, it come through last night late.
We got the teeniest bit a couple of days ago, and I was grateful for it, but it sure was not enough. We definitely need more.
Yeah.
Hi, Sharon. Good to see you. Sorry it took me so long to notice. I'm trying to get this little loom built.
Hi, Sherry. Hi, Sharon. What you all doing today? Yes, I am. I'm crocheting. This is sachet yarn. Exactly. So I learned several years ago, before I moved down here a long time ago, how to make these little scarves. And I do the single one. This is like a double one. It's real fluffy. and it's like a scarf that you put around your neck, and you match them with your outfit. So you don't have to wrap it around your neck. You just sort of hang it on your neck like a piece of accessory. And the single ones are just perfect for down here in Florida in the wintertime. But because that's all you need down here. You don't need anything real fluffy. It doesn't get
Yeah.
that cold that often. It doesn't stay cold that often. And usually if it's cold, we just stay inside. Just don't go out.
Just don't go. Yeah. There you go. That takes care of most things. Well,
And so anyway, as I crochet on this sassy yarn, I go about every 4 or 5 links, and I just do a single crochet stitch and stitch them all together in a row, and they naturally turn in a circle
uh-huh.
purl. So they're super easy to make. You can make them as long as you want. And
So you're just doing, you said single crochets into the,
that's it. Just
okay.
one
Because
crochet.
I have never played with one of those.
It's super easy to do, and that's right up my alley if it's easy.
Me too.
And you can make one of these within a half hour. If you concentrate pretty good at it, you can make it within a half hour and you're done.
Yeah.
I was making them and giving them away at home. Everybody has 2 or 3 collars because you just can't have one collar. You got to have 2 or 3.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
For each outfit.
Okay. Well, here it is. This is what it looks like. And I'm happy with the size of it. And the quality of the workmanship. I think that she did a great job. Oh, look, she even wrote Fiber Painting Studio, Jennifer Marcus, Portland, Oregon.
Boy.
The only thing that I'm not excited about is that I have to take these 2 supports off before I can lay it down.
It's always going to be on a stand.
Well, yeah, but I mean, when you need to, if you need to transport it, you can take these off and lay it down and transport it. But I didn't realize that. I guess I didn't look at it close enough. I was more looking at how far apart these were and trying to figure out, how well it would work sitting on my table in front of me. And I love that. And it's very sturdy. I love that. So I'm not going to complain that when I decide to take it somewhere else, I'll have to take some screws out.
Yeah.
But that's the one thing I wasn't expecting.
It's not a good traveler.
Well, it would be. You just have to give it a little prep work. Take these bars right here. Just have to take those off, and you could just take them off and stick them inside. And then, but the thing I liked about it is if you lay it down, then first of all, you have a place to store your stuff you're using, and then your warp will hold the stuff in there.
Yeah.
As you're moving it around.
Yeah.
But anyway, the quality of it is lovely. I'm very happy with it. I definitely would not be able to get all those little nails in the right spot and looking that beautifully uniform if I did it myself. So
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm just going to stick it on the floor and do a little spinning, and then I'll come back and maybe warp that. And I'm going to spin the way I always spin nowadays, and that's with my electric spinner.
Right. I was envying your electric yesterday as I was trying to pedal. And mine is I just don't have the I can do it one at a time, but I can't do my hands and my feet at the same time.
Yeah. Well, it definitely takes practice.
Yes.
It definitely does. And this is definitely easier to learn because you don't have to deal with the feet, Yeah. But and it's easier to do when you have hip issues and back issues like I have. So I think it'll be a fun loom, Sherry. Hi, Julie. Good to see you. Glad you're here.
Hello,
Uh,
Julie.
I've been trying to decide what to spend today because I don't have a specific project I'm in the middle of working on at the moment. I have some of these packets I made to make the yarn to crochet my cocoon shrug, which I have finished, by the way. I'm so proud of myself. I put pictures in my group.
Your
Um,
poncho turned out to be gorgeous. The
I
poncho,
really liked it.
yeah.
But I've got extras of these. And so I thought I could show how to mix fibers to spin if you don't have a blending board or a drum carder or hand cards or any of those things. If you've just got your hands and your spinning wheel, and I could mix fibers and spin this. The other thing I've got that I could spin is these locks that I have floofed, but I was just going to make a lock spun yarn with these. I have not done any of the. I've only done one time. I've done a little bit of lock spinning, and so I don't even know how good I would be at doing that. So it's definitely a practice thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And the other thing I've got are these cotton poonies that I've made out of the cotton that I picked from a friend's field. And I could spin those. I got all the, well, it's not all the cotton I have. I actually have a whole nother thing full of cotton bolls, but it's where I can't get to it right now. This is all I've got I can get to right now, all made into poonies, ready to spin. And this is the yarn that I've already spun from them, from what I,
Yeah, yeah.
had.
I've never
Um,
thought about spinning cotton. Yeah.
well, it's harder
Interesting. Very interesting.
because the fibers are so short.
Yes, yeah.
They're
That's what
like
I was having
this.
problems with yesterday. I didn't have my carding board and I couldn't make anything longer than these. This is the length of the
Yeah,
the fibers is, and I just pulled these apart and mixed them up a little bit, but they're too short. For me, I need a longer strip to use on my spinning wheel.
yeah.
So,
Well, you don't have to have it,
well, if I
but
was
it's
better at
easier.
it, yeah.
Yeah, it's easier to be consistent if
I
you
no
got a
longer
longer
got one
thing.
on there, and then I lost my. I'd get another one to put on, and then I lost my rhythm in my foot. And it just
Yeah,
snowballed on me.
yeah. Well, and so it's definitely better until you get used to spinning. Anyway, I think I'll play with some of this because it's already.
Yeah,
Um,
it's right. The right colors. The colors go good together.
yeah, this is what I had that I spun all my yarn for my sweater out of, but I had extra, so um, I thought I would just grab some and spin, and I would just make a skein of yarn with it where it's not where I'm doing it. I don't know how to say it, in bunches rather than having it all blended together in a bat. I'm
Yeah,
just grabbing a little bit. It'll be a different look, completely different looking yarn, even though it's exactly the same fibers as what I used for my sweater. And I thought that might be interesting. But this is compacted some, so that's why I'm just taking bits. But I have to open it up to take it apart into bits. And then I'm going to take these bits and I'm going to mix them with some of the other add-ins, the silks and things, the
right.
Angelina, all those things that I added into the bat. I'm just going to add them in as I spin. So we'll see what happens. I haven't actually ever done this before either. So today is play with it day.
We're playing. Yeah, and I can also get my felting out and do a little ornament or something real
Yeah.
quick. It doesn't take long to do that.
That would be good.
So
Julie, I don't know if they even still sell it. Um, I've only seen it at thrift stores lately.
well,
The sachet yarn.
I got all these at Walmart, and I probably got them 15 years ago.
Yeah, it was a really big thing, and
Old
that
it.
it's not the thing right now.
Yeah, yeah. And they when they were
Really?
discontinuing it, there was a lot on sale, and I stocked up, and I got a whole big tub of it.
I'm glad you're here. It's good to see you too.
But these
I
are
just want to go ahead.
this sassy yarn is also fun to use in your mixed media, like lace, or when you're doing using it. And as a matter of fact, I'll take some of this and put it in my mermaid book. I'm making a mermaid book right now.
Oh yeah, that'd be perfect for a mermaid book.
Yeah, and I know I have some gauze here where I can. It's like cheesecloth gauze, but I
Uh
think it
huh.
fell out of the drawer and behind the drawer on the floor. I think it's back there.
Yeah, I have some things back there too that have never been found.
And I just haven't had time to get into that corner yet. But you
Do you
just
have thrift stores easy to get to, Julie? You might look there. Okay, I'm gonna move this to that.
see if there's a
I'm gonna try to mix these up in here with this other stuff and
Rest area.
just grab some of it.
so your tapestry board is looks like it might be like placemat size or table runner size.
Um, it would be. It would probably make a good placemat. I don't like huge placemats, so it probably would make a good placemat. But I was thinking more about using it and making journal covers,
Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay.
or just tapestries to hang up or whatever.
Yeah.
But my thought about it was that it would be a good size to make a journal out of.
Yes, it would. Yes, it would.
Okay. I'm going to start by just spinning this little piece here. And then I'll grab some other stuff and mix it together. But I need to get started with something. So. Oh, make sure. Okay.
So anyway, I'm done with this scarf. This is it. That's all it took.
Well, that was fast.
Yeah. I said a half hour. Well, how about 10 minutes?
I'm just now starting on my spinning. You're definitely gonna have to get out something else to play with.
I will. I can make another one.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Just loop the last loop and tie a little knot, and that's it. It'd be cute to put some charms on the ends that would hang down.
Just a little rattle.
Yeah, just a little jingle on the ends. And you can leave these long little tassels, or cut them off short. Give it a haircut. So the next time I go out and I think it's chilly or I'm going to the doctor's office, this is the only, I'm always in short sleeves. And, but this around your neck would be all you would need to warm up. So I just love the way it curls.
Yeah. That was easier to do than I expected. I've never actually watched anybody do one before, so.
And I think I just made it up. I didn't go by the directions. There is directions to make this big foofy one.
Right.
Fluffy. And, it might be 2 or 3 strands at a time. But
Called a sachet.
that's the name of the yarn is sachet yarn. Red Heart. So, yeah. So I need to take some of this and put this in my mermaid book here.
It's not easy to see, but there's, I'll bring it up closer to the camera. There you go.
Oh yeah.
It's like a real fine fishing line.
It's
Let's go fishing, Lisa.
That's 1 ply yarn.
1 ply.
And then she will make it into a 2 or 3 ply after she gets enough of it.
Yeah. I'm probably I've got 4 of these little bags of exactly the same fibers left. So it might be fun to make a 3 ply. For my sweater, I just did a 2 ply.
Right.
I don't know. I'll have to see what I think after I've done a couple of singles. Then I'll decide if I want to do a 3rd single to add to it or not. Yes, Julie. She says that looks like a scarf that's just for decoration or to add color.
Yes, it's great for nursing homes. The ladies in the nursing homes like them because they can wear one different color each day.
Yeah. Okay. What am I going to spin next? I think I'm going to spin this next. This already has some stuff mixed in it. So I'm just going to spin it from this.
So Tanya's off traveling again.
Yes, she's off having fun. I'm glad she can do that.
Yes.
I don't know if y'all can see this.
I can see. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's pretty.
But that's what this little handful of stuff makes.
Yeah. Kind of bubbles up.
Yeah, all those little noils or whatever they are in there.
When the last batch of yarn that I did make, it was single ply, and I used different fibers in it. I called it party yarn.
Yeah.
It looked like a party was going on.
Yep, that sounds
and
good.
I got all of it around here somewhere, but I just don't know where it is at this moment.
The only time I've done anything similar to this before, I called it crazy quilt yarn.
Yeah.
And then I wove a scarf out of it for one of my friends, and I haven't done anything like this since. So this is what it looks like next to each other.
Oh yeah, it's coming along. Yeah,
I know. Well,
I love the variety.
yeah. I'm not the. I can do. I'm not good at doing yarn just out of one color, even if it's a pretty color. I want there to be some life to it, something, you
Yeah,
know.
variety.
And this one is not very soft. So I'm going to add something with it. Some of this silk, maybe. And the way I do that is to just take it and do this. And just kind of mix it together. This won't make as smooth a yarn when you do this because the things kind of get tangled up, but it'll be pretty. And
Yeah,
that's what matters, right?
yeah, it is.
Oh, Julie, I'm sorry. I hope that restarting it will help. Well, this did not want to blend very well. So I ended up with something more like patchwork than blended, but it's okay. It'll be interesting. But it didn't soften up that stuff very much because it was intermittent rather than blended. If I had blended it with combs or something, it would have
Uh-huh.
made this other stuff a little softer, but that's all right. And now there's the 3 different kinds I've done so far. Come on, focus. It's not wanting to focus. Anyway,
Oh boy. Yeah, that's going to be so pretty. All the shades. Shades of green. That's what I decided my favorite color was shades of blue. Not just one blue, it's got to be shades.
yeah. Well, I like greens and blues, but greens are my favorite. And then um,
I finally gave up my the glitter glue, and I just switched back to Elmer's glue. And I like the all glue. It's not quite as tacky like Eileen's, but it is thicker than the regular school glue.
yeah,
And that's what I have gone back to. And I put it in this squirt bottle here, and I don't have to worry about the end of it getting clogged up too bad like the art glitter glue did.
right,
I got aggravated with the needle every having to put it in every whip stitch. And this way I can leave it open for the evening,
right.
and I just pull out a glue plug every so often. I get a glob like this out of it, and then it's free again for a while. And I keep a pokey tool in it. So that's how I switched. And I like this glue stick, the Darcy or Derice glue stick.
Uh huh.
It's kind of popular now. I know Ann Lair loves it. I love it. And it
Where do
comes
you find those?
online on Amazon. It's Darice, Derice.
Okay.
And it's clear. And if you happen to accidentally leave the lid off of it, don't worry. All you have to do is put 3 little squirts of water in here, and put it back on the lid on back on, and that water will absorb back into that glue and soften it back up within an hour.
Wow, that's awesome. I'll have
It's
to look into
very
that.
awesome. It's clear, and of course it's the jumbo sticks, and it doesn't. It's not like the Dollar Tree glue sticks. Those little tiny glue sticks, and they get gobby and globby.
Right.
This is nice. It gets nice and liquidy, like smooth, clear, and so those are my two favorite glues. And of course, I do use the clear glue on occasions for different things in the needle nose.
Yeah.
Uh,
Thanks for coming, Julie. I'm sorry you're having so much trouble.
oh, okay, Julie. Hi, Teresa.
Hi, Teresa.
We're goofing off,
We're just having
having a nice
fun.
Sunday afternoon frolic with our craft table.
Hi, Teresa.
There we go. That finally got it to focus. So there's the 4 different little batches of yarn that I've done.
That is gorgeous. Oh, I love them. And see, that's going to create kind of like a stripe in whatever you're making.
Yeah.
That'll be really pretty.
Go back and do one of these because I have the most of this thing um, that I kind of took apart.
Joe went to the flea market this morning. Did you have any fun? You have any luck? Buy anything? You got
Well,
any show and tells?
some things I can show you, and some things I can tell.
Okay.
I ran into the same old,
Thanks, Sharon.
and this one guy, I really hadn't talked to him that much, maybe once, but I was talking to him, with his buddy. And so we start talking. He went to a garage sale from an older gentleman that was in the Air Force and the Marines,
Oh yeah.
and he has got the biggest selection. And these were government pictures of all of the airplanes and the ships,
Wow.
and all of that in Vietnam, Korea,
Wow.
the Kitty Hawk, and all that in full blow out in the ocean.
Wow.
And it's just blowing, blowing the waves and stuff. It's beautiful, beautiful. And they're government issues,
Yeah.
and they're
The planes.
yeah, all certified stuff, documented.
Oh, I bet you really enjoyed that.
Oh my gosh, no idea.
He likes anything history.
And when he seen those at the yard sale, or the lady, the older gentleman got
Yeah.
rid of.
Yeah.
I mean, they're like $100 a piece, copy
Yeah.
value.
But you got to find somebody that wants them.
Oh, no, you don't have to find nobody,
Yeah.
because these here have not, really been out on
Will you go turn the air conditioner to
On?
74?
the cold.
I'm hot.
You're hot. You got a fan
Just
on?
having a little hot flash, honey. What can I say?
Just 'cause I'm in the mood.
You start talking about wars, the Korean and the Vietnam wars, and I just automatically got hot. All of that history.
Got some good almonds. Honey roasted almonds. You probably don't like them, do you?
I don't know.
What are you sanding?
I'm putting ink on the edges of
Ink. Okay. It sounded like you were filing something with a emery board.
Yeah, the ink pad.
I couldn't see, so I was just going by what I could hear.
Yep.
Sounded like a little sandpaper, didn't it?
Well, I decided I didn't need that little brush and all the different color pads. I just go for the ink pad.
That's what I usually do too, is
And
just use whatever color I've got in the ink. That's what I use.
And I love these little ones to do it with.
Yeah.
And my brown one, I've re-inked it several times. It's a ground espresso or something, and I keep putting brown on it, and I have tore the fuzz off of it once, and I've trimmed it, but it's still good. I can still put more ink on it, and but I use it the most, the brown one.
Right. Well, as long as it still works, that's what matters.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ronnie.
Oh, he's got a picture of the plane. Okay.
You can scan through it. There's some good stuff you like.
There's one of the planes. That's a little one.
Yeah.
It almost looks like a toy. Oh, it is. It's on the table. So it's a model.
That one is.
It's a model plane.
But it is,
A replica.
yeah, $4,000. $40. It's a gasoline motor, electronic motor.
Yeah.
Look at that ship.
Daddy was on a big boat.
You really can't see them. Yeah, right there.
Oh, yeah.
That's all the big ships that was in the.
My daddy was on a big boat like that, and he was in the Korean War, and he was stationed outside of Greece on the island of Crete.
Okay.
And he didn't have any action or anything, but they were there on standby,
Right.
So, well, those are really interesting, Joe.
What was the number on your dad's ship?
Oh, I couldn't tell you.
They
I
only got 2 numbers.
I don't know.
And that tells you exactly which one it is.
I'd have to look through the scrapbooks. I don't even know if he has any pictures of it or not. Remember McHale's Navy?
Yeah, that's what got started. They were talking about the TV channels and McHale's Navy, and this guy says, "I watch that every night when I can get it on my TV."
Yeah.
And he says, "Well, I'll tell you where to get it from."
Oh, look. He took some pictures of some stamps for me.
Those, Lloyd, Lisa, they're for sale.
Yeah.
She's gonna. This girl, she wanted me to buy them.
I know.
$10 for the whole box.
Oh, wow. I just don't have the room for
I
them.
know it. That's why I did buy them.
My drawers are full, and I decided I don't need any more if they're not in those drawers.
No, turn it sideways a little bit. There.
I tried it, it rotates.
Oh,
That's a bunch of stamps.
you had a bunch of stamps.
And I'm sure I've got some that are
And
just as equivalent
she's
to.
gonna be there next week.
Yeah.
She's selling them for like $10 a box.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I was telling everybody last night how I acquired my stamps,
I told her too.
and I was on Marketplace, and I found these cabinets that would just have the spot for the cabinets, and it was two 5-drawer cabinets, and then they stack. You can stack them, and there's like 10 drawers. Well, when I went to go get the cabinets, I said, "Honey, do you have a box, and I'll unload all these stamps out of your, get your stamps in a box." And she goes, "Oh no, they go with." So for $50, I got $1,000 worth of stamps.
And the cabinet.
And the
cabinet. She
and the
says,
cabinet.
"Oh no, not just the
So
stamps."
so I love Deb. Her
Yeah.
her name is on all of them in there. She already did cards and sold. I think she sold stuff and for card making and scrapbooking, but she got rid of all of it, and unfortunately, she had already sold all of her crickets and little machines and things.
Yeah.
And they were all. She had already had the yard sale, and this was on Marketplace. So, but I can't believe that somebody didn't get those before I got there. I was blessed that day. And I said, I need to go back and take her out to lunch. I owe her a lunch big time.
Well, they were supposed to be yours.
I think so. And I have used every one of them. But I got a mermaid one, and you can't really see it because of the ink on the back of it. I'm not real clean. I'm not a clean girl with my stamps.
Yeah, I'm not either. I use them and I abuse them.
Don't bother me a bit. Doesn't
I'd
bother
rather
me.
be creating than cleaning.
Yeah.
That's my motto.
Whoa! Don't be.
I have done a
You
lot.
don't want me passing my motto on to Beth?
Yeah.
But yeah. So
I'm trying to get her to go the other way.
Well, I need to go the other way too, Joe. But
it's too hard.
to be honest, right now, I just feel like I'm treading water all the time. So I don't feel like I'm cleaning or crafting. Just doing what has to be done.
You just.
And some of that is cleaning, but
I cleaned my desk off, and I still have. It's 12 by 12 here. It's all I have. It's 12 by 12. That's all you get. I can clean it one day and one stream one day, and it's completely messed up again. I put everything beside me when I work on it.
yeah.
But that's okay. Such is life. Oh, Julie's going to try it again. Okay. She keeps rebooting.
Yeah, that's frustrating.
Well, um, a month or so ago, it wasn't just me; it was several people that had this glitchiness going on with flickering with the
Yeah.
camera, and everybody was blaming it the camera. Well, it turned out to be my drivers on my hard drive needed updated.
Oh,
Cured the problem, and it's a free download, and so you don't have to buy it. So you just have to search for the free drivers update that coincides with your computer, with what you have.
right.
I have a Dell and Windows 11, so that's all it took. But YouTube still has a little bit of the flicker, so I've been using the StreamYard and the Restream. So there's my mermaid.
I haven't ever tried Restream. What do you think about that?
I like it. I, it's unlimited hours, and but I'm still using my StreamYard for Tuesday nights with when I stream with Colleen, because
Right.
she didn't have the Restream and she didn't know how to do it, so I just go with StreamYard. But I only get 20 hours a month, but it
Right.
works out okay if I just do it on Tuesdays with her. So, but then I use StreamYard or YouTube the rest of the time. But so far, I've been using the uh, this Restream, and that's fine, and it works good. And a lot of other people use the Restream, and it's free. So that's the ticket right there.
Yeah.
And there was a time before they raised their prices that I subscribed and was a member of StreamYard. But when they this last year they upped the prices, I think they got some new buyers or something, and
Yeah.
the prices like tripled. So I couldn't afford this uh, to to buy a subscription to it
Well,
anymore.
when I started to cancel my renewal
Yeah,
for StreamYard, they offered me a reduced price for this year. So I
yeah.
took it, but now I can't even get to that account. All I can get to is a free account. So I don't know if I did something wrong or what, but so I'm just doing streaming on the free account
Yeah, yeah.
that is the 20 hours a month, which means I'll have to stream by myself once in a while if I do stream every week, because I'll end up with too many
Hours, yeah, yeah.
hours. Well, no, maybe not, because that would be 4 hours 5 times or 5 hours 4 times, and I don't do that.
And
So
the last one, the last few minutes, if you have 10 minutes left, you can
yeah.
stream for 4 hours and they won't kick you off. They'll let you stream that until the end of that stream. They'll
Hmm.
the, on the last bit of time that you have, you can
Yeah.
stream for your for however long you want to stream, and they will not kick you off on that last little bit. Or
Well,
they have,
that's good to know.
or
So
they
save a
have,
little bit to start your next stream on. And
yeah, yeah, exactly. It's worth it, if you need one more stream in the month. That now that was the last time I tried it and it worked.
yeah.
But I don't usually run out of 20 hours for 4 or 5 streams on Tuesdays a month. And I don't stream for 3 hours anymore. I stream for 2.5.
There you go.
I cut back. I physically I needed to cut back, so I did,
Right.
and it's worked out fine. Nobody's complained. I still try to get uh, the same amount of work done. I go fast so I can get
Yeah.
more crafting done.
Well, they're just glad that you're still streaming, so they're not going to
Well,
complain
yeah,
about a little bit less time each time.
I, I've taken very little time off. Uh, I've been very faithful. I always stream on Thanksgiving. It's always on a Thursday. And I always like streaming on the holidays for people who are home alone. It's kind of my thing.
Yeah.
So my schedule works around it, and it does pretty good. It turned out really cute. And I could also do a little bit of penciling.
This is silk, and I'm having to pre-draft it because otherwise I have to chop it up into little pieces and put it with something else, which is what I did when I was putting it in my bats for my sweater. But I thought it'd be fun just to spin it by itself this time and see how it turns out. But it'll take me about 5 times as long to spread it out as it will to actually spin it.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I got me some new pencils, and they're Posca colored pencils. By Posca.
Uh-huh. Interesting.
And I think it's the 24 set. And they're vibrant. I like them.
I didn't know Posca made pencils.
Coloring with a View enabled me to do that. And then I asked Dee Dee, I messaged her and I said, have you tried the Posca pencils yet? And she says, no. She says, I've got too many sets of pencils that I can't use them all now as it is. But it wasn't a week later she got them. She couldn't stand it any longer.
Yeah, she had to know.
And I think because View, she watches Dee Dee, and Dee Dee knows who she is, and a lot of the girls know who View is, and I'm sure there was more other girls that got it too.
Yeah, it tends to make the rounds.
It did. It made rounds, all right. But I still like my Prisma, my Prisma pencils. They're still good. My allergies are killing me. I took an allergy pill already. And then my doctor, the last time I went to see her, she upped it. I was only taking just a regular allergy pill. It was 20 milligrams, and she upped it to 40. And it still but I'm sitting here with my wool.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's doing it. Oh, the price we pay for our craft.
That's right.
So have you moved everything into the house of your crafting supplies and stuff?
Oh, goodness, no. I'm just moving things as I can and as I have to or need them.
Yeah.
It's so hard on my back moving all that stuff. I do finally have my set of bookshelves over here, so I can start organizing the stuff that I've got over here right now. And that'll be a big improvement. And then I can start trying to go through and decide what other things need to come over and what I need to get let go of to make room for what I really want. I'm going to have to start making those kinds of decisions.
Yeah.
And
Well, it's not hurting anything sitting out there.
no, but it's not being used either. And
But you're going after you're using at the moment. You go after it.
right.
So I think that's okay. Well, last year I had a D stash last summer, and I said anybody who wants to pay 20, it was $18 for one of those if it fits it ships.
Right.
And I said whoever wants a box, all you have to do is send me $20 and I'll help you fill the box up with what I got and I'll send it to you. And I did that, but there's still an awful lot in there. I didn't get rid of enough.
Right.
I still end up 3 carloads over to the Habitat. But they got to pick what they wanted.
Yeah. Well,
And
that was nice.
And I gave away some good stuff, some beads and some pretty nice things.
Yeah.
And,
Well, I took several bags to my chiropractor for her kids to play with.
Yeah, yeah.
And so their whole family's been doing stuff together because of that, which I think is cool.
Yeah.
And so that's my plan for if I have more stuff. And I told her anything they didn't want, that they could donate to someone else or something. And
Yeah.
but so far I'm still, a lot of the stuff I've got, if you don't do junk journaling, you're not going to want it. It's not just normal craft stuff. It's old books and
you need to thin it out.
And so it's going to have to go somewhere else because I don't think her kids are interested in that.
And we've got on the corners of in the neighborhood, they've got these little library houses with you put books in them.
Right.
And you can take anything you want out of there, and of course they ask you to replace it with another book. So
right.
I got rid of some of my books and I got some of their books. So I traded out a bunch of stuff, and then I had another bag, and I said, "Now, Joe, these all won't fit in those little houses, but if it fits, put them in." So he's been going around to there's about 3 or 4 of them around here, and so he goes by and drops off books for me. So I feel better doing that than throwing them away, because I got them probably from the library anyway. A lot of these books, the library used to sell them before COVID. I could get a big picture book for 50 cents, and now they're like $2 and $4. So I quit going to the library and been going to the free ones.
Okay, let me check something. Julie, are you saying that the YouTube, is this something that each one of us as viewers have to go do, or something I need to do on my end?
The YouTube live reducing instead of turning off is a YouTube thing. You have to go to your device settings, tap apps, tap YouTube, and toggle off the picture in the picture thing.
Okay.
I don't know what it means.
I don't know either. Not my end. Okay. Then I'm not going to worry about it.
Yeah.
If I don't need to do anything, if me working on it isn't going to help you, I'm not going to work on it. If I thought I could help you, I would be glad to do that. But okay, I'm going to get a little bit further here, and then I'm going to show y'all what I've got on this layer of the bobbin. I'll be honest, I haven't watched anyone live lately, and so I haven't had to deal with that. I'm barely feel like I'm watching videos. I have been watching some. I mean, I've been looking on Pinterest for recipes. I'm just so bored with the things that I've been cooking, but I need stuff that's easy, and so I've been doing more of that than watching videos.
Okay.
Okay. Sherry says it's a beautiful mermaid, Beth.
Thank you. It is cute.
Am I fuzzy or
Yeah,
out of focus?
just a tad. You need to put your hand up there and bring it back down slow.
Okay, well, I'm fixing to put this up there and bring it back down slow, so that'll do it. I just now looked over and saw that and thought, that looks out of focus. Is it my eyes or is it? I'm so used to having my focus off, but I can't, I don't have control of it since I don't have the, I don't know what to call it. I don't have the program that I used to have. So, all right, let's do this.
Is your son still in the garage apartment?
No, he's next door at the house where I was living
Oh,
until I
okay.
moved over here.
So are you in the apartment
No, I'm in the house with Mom.
with Mom? Okay.
Yeah. I just took over her spare bedroom.
Move over, Mom. I'm coming in, and
Yeah.
I'm sure she didn't mind a bit.
Well, that's not working. Let's see. Okay. Maybe we're back to something resembling focus. Okay. I didn't realize how much random junk I had in these bats that I was using to make that sweater. It
Yeah,
was a good use of a bunch of stuff that I didn't have enough of to do anything with,
yeah.
but I didn't realize how much of it was little tiny bits. But a lot of it, a lot of it's little tiny bits. Hi, Kathy. Welcome, welcome. Glad you're here.
Well, hi, Cassie.
Beth and I are playing. I'm spinning and she's making mermaids. I'm beginning to think I would have been happy if some of these bits I left out. In the sweater blended in, it didn't matter, but in this yarn, some of these are kind of rough. And anyway, this may end up being yarn that I use for weaving instead of
Yeah.
crocheting.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're going to need some for your tapestry.
Yeah. This green stuff that I'm doing here. It's definitely something that I wish I had left out, but oh well. If it doesn't have to be next to my skin, it'll be okay.
Yeah.
It's pretty. It makes a real fun texture. It just feels wiry.
Okay. So the next
Someone
time,
please explain Wi-Fi to me. I'm now in an apartment. Would tall buildings be interfering with the Wi-Fi awareness? Is it more likely airwaves being swamped with too many other Wi-Fi? Is your Wi-Fi something that you pay for yourself, or is it something that is in the whole apartment building on the same Wi-Fi? If it's the whole apartment building using the same Wi-Fi, that's probably
yeah, you got too many on it at once.
yeah. If it's something you pay for personally, it could still be a bandwidth issue, um, but it could also be somebody trying to steal your Wi-Fi.
Well, more than likely you're on a group, I would think.
She says that she thought it was her own. So if you're paying your own subscription, your own fees for it, and all of that, it should be yours. It may just be that there are a lot of people online right now, and so the whole bandwidth of the company that you're with
Hi, Barbara.
is can you do a speed test, an uploading downloading speed test on your computer or your tablet to see what's going on?
It's a free app. If you do it, you don't have to pay for the speed testing.
Yeah,
You can get to it, free one online.
but it might tell you if it's right now, if you do it at several different times of day, it might tell you if it is a problem with
High volume.
yeah, or if and it may be, I don't know what your if when you moved, did your internet the amount of upload download speeds you got change? Because sometimes if you have to change providers or change plans, you get different speed.
And I know a lot of times when school is out, Wi-Fi
Yes,
is crowded with, because there's a lot of kids online when school
right.
and holidays.
And the Sunday afternoon might be one of those times.
Okay.
There's definitely going to be some texture in this because some of these bits are that's just the way they are, which is fine. I liked it in my sweater to have the extra texture in certain places. So this just looks weirder than it did when I had things blended together.
But usually in the nighttime, it's because it's real early in the morning for her. We're in Australia, so
That's true.
be that busy that early in the morning.
Yeah. I forget this is Monday morning for her.
But
I
if
don't know.
everybody in your facility has gotten up to go to breakfast, they all might be online too.
They may just be struggling right now,
Yeah.
or the Wi-Fi people might be. I don't know. I would call them and ask them if if this is abnormal. They will want to know, and if it's I don't know enough about it to be helpful.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
I don't either. And see, I can get it back here in the bedrooms. I can get to my Wi-Fi real easy. But if I go into the living room, there's some big walls that block the signal to the other part of the house. So I can't.
That's true.
And I can't go out on the back porch.
I have to have a Wi-Fi extender in order for the Wi-Fi to get to different places in this house. So that might be something to look into and see where it's coming in versus where you're at, go to different places in the house and see how it how it is in different places and see if you need an extender.
Yeah, go to the lobby and other sitting areas around where you live. And if you're on the end of a building, you know, it might be far too far to reach real good. But now when I got my iPad and my phone, I said I want to be able to get Wi-Fi anywhere I go, whether I'm at home or at the store or in the mall. I want to be able to get on Wi-Fi anywhere I go, and that is an extra cost. Don't ask me what it's called, hotspot or something.
Hotspot, yeah.
So I'm supposedly be able to uh, get online wherever I live or walk or go. So I should be able to go to the back porch, but I haven't been to the back porch for a while to with
To
my
see if
iPad
it works.
because if I'm outside, I'm not really on it.
Right.
The the pool is 85, so it's definitely swimmable, definitely doable. I love 85. 85 to 90 is my favorite temperature in the pool. And I didn't get in it at all last year, so this is going to be a new leaf for me to turn to get in the pool every day this year. Is my goal.
Well, that sounds like a fun goal.
Yeah, I need to do more. I've been having dizzy problems, and I think she's labeled me as osteo something or other hypotension, where my blood pressure drops when I stand up,
Yeah.
and there's really no cure for it. It's just I've been on Ozempic and I've lost weight, and so my blood pressure's gone down. My high blood pressure, I don't think I have high blood pressure anymore.
Are you
So
taking anything for it?
I
For high
was.
blood pressure?
She took me off. Yeah.
Okay, good. I was going to say.
Oh yeah, because I was fainting. Just literally fainting, and
Yeah.
uh, so I have to sit on the side of the bed, sit for a while, and move my arms and legs before I actually get up.
Yeah. Well, I know when I was in my 20s, I went to the chiropractor and I was talking about having this problem where if I get up too fast, then I get nauseous and dizzy and throw up and
Yeah, yeah,
all of that stuff. And my chiropractor said, well, it sounds like that your blood pressure drops when you get up. He said, let's test it. And so
yep,
I laid down and he took my blood pressure and then I stood up and it went down,
yeah,
quite significantly. And that wasn't even a time it was bothering me.
yeah, yeah,
And he said, yeah, it should go up when you get up and yours goes down. And I
yeah.
asked him, I said, well,
That's
should
exactly
I
what
go to the
happened.
doctor? Is there something they want to do? And he said, well, they might try to give you, regulate your blood pressure, but then that might cause other issues.
Yeah.
Um, I said, well, what would you do? He said, I would just get up slower.
Be careful.
Like,
Hang on a
okay.
second. So, and I've I don't know, 2, 3 years ago, I did buy a shower chair. So that's been a lifesaver, 'cause I don't have to
Right.
stand. And, it's come in handy lately. But I think it's because I've lost a little bit of weight, and, my blood sugar's good. It's not my blood sugar. So it's definitely
Blood
the
pressure.
yeah, it's definitely blood pressure. And I've
Yeah.
been taking my blood pressure lying, sitting, and standing. And when I stand up to take it, it won't take. It goes error. It's an error.
Oh, goodness. That is a big drop.
Yeah, it's below 90. So I sit back down, and then it's 100. So
Right.
it's something below 90, my blood pressure cuff won't uh, take it. It won't take my blood pressure. So I've been monitoring it for
Oh,
2 weeks now, and
sorry.
I go back to my doctor next month, and she's going to evaluate me and uh, re re. Uh, I'm taking the Ozempic, so she will probably give me a new prescription for that, and because I don't think I don't think I'm supposed to stop the Ozempic. I think the Ozempic is something you're going to be on for the rest of your life, but maybe in a lower dose.
Yeah. Well, I would check with your doctor about it
Oh
because
yeah,
I know a couple of people who were on it and they started having issues and had to go off of it.
yeah, yeah.
I don't remember what their issues were though, so I can't say
Right.
that this was one
Well,
of them.
I haven't had any other side effects with my Ozempic at all, and it does curb my appetite, and I have to make sure that I do eat. You
Yeah.
know, and that's a good thing to have in my case, because I was always just hungry all the time. But
Yeah.
but I'm not at my goal weight yet, but I'm almost there, and I'm thinking that she'll probably lower the dosage of it once I
Right.
reach my goal weight and try to find a plateau there. So and it could go, she could give me more and take away, or give me less next time, and the next time give me, raise it up. She may adjust it every 2 or 3 months if need be. So
Right.
it's kind of so new. I'm still waiting on things to people to start saying about it, different things. And I have heard a few things, but I haven't had any of the side effects. But I am a diabetic too, and it was supposed to help with your AC1, and it's supposed to help you lose a little weight, and for the diabetes part, and that's where I think it's helping me,
Well, good. Well, I'm glad it's helping you.
because my blood sugar, uh, fasting, it's always like 125, even if it's fasting. And but it runs high, and I think it just runs high naturally, a little bit high. And I had heard somewhere that they said 200 is the fasting level, the ideal level of your fasting blood sugar is supposed to be 200, but th- someone said that they were going to raise it to like 110, and a little bit higher. And I think it has to do with our diets, our lifestyles. We eat out every whip stitch and stuff like that. And I think that affects our blood sugar, the type of food that we're eating. But we eat at home a lot. But when people come to town and visit, we eat out. So
Right.
we do eat out. But so I stay home. I just stay home. I'm safer at home.
Yeah, there you go. It's just sad that that
Yeah.
it's an issue
But
to to make you feel like you have to stay home.
yeah. And I had, before my blood, she took me off the blood pressure. I even went to a heart doctor to be checked out, because I was getting so dizzy all the time. And he checked out everything. He had me on a Holter monitor. I did the EKGs and the ultrasound on my arteries in my neck, the ultrasound on my arteries in my legs, and he could not find anything wrong with me. And he says, "You are in good shape." And I said, "Okay." I said, "But what about these dizzy spells?" So at that time, I was on Maxide, and I thought Maxide was just a water pill, but apparently it's a little bit of a blood pressure pill too. So he took me off of the Maxide and put me on spirulactin, which is another blood pressure medicine, and he put me on, instead of once a day, twice a day, uh, half, it's like half the dose in the morning and then a half a dose at night, not all at once. He thought maybe that would help with the dizziness, because
Yeah.
splitting the dosage up. But apparently, like I said, since I've lost the weight, my blood pressure is not as high, and I obviously didn't need it anymore. So she took me off. That my doctor, she really watches over me. She watches over both of us pretty good. There's
Well,
not
that's
anything.
wonderful.
Yeah, there's
I'm
nothing.
glad that she's watching close
Yeah,
because,
and I can call the office, and they have every day they have one opening for emergencies. If anybody is sick and needs to come in, they can squeeze you in. And of course,
yeah,
if anything happens that I can't get in, I can go to the ER.
right.
But
But we want to avoid that if we can.
yeah, yeah. So, but Joe gets kind of hyper about it when I have an episode, and uh, I just a lot of times I just take a knee. I take a knee in the middle of the hallway if I need to. If I think I'm dizzy, I'll take a knee as to falling down. I'll just
Yeah.
uh, lean on something, and I put a chair in the kitchen so when I can make.
Barbara, sorry. I just now saw Barbara's here.
Yeah, I say hi to her.
Sorry. I was listening to you and focusing on spinning at the same time, and I didn't notice. I'm glad you're here, Barbara.
How's the weather out in California?
It's
Everybody should.
beautiful in Amarillo, windy, but sunshiny and pretty.
Yeah, Julie. Joe gets protective of me, and then he'll take off and he'll leave for like 2 or 3 hours, and I won't see him. He's really a terrible nurse. He's a terrible nurse. Uh, I was sick one time, and I couldn't get up by myself. I had had an accident, so I was stuck on the couch or in the bed. And so, in order to get up, I needed an arm, someone to help me get up. And he'd go out into the garage or the backyard, and I'd never see him for 2, 3 hours. And I'm stuck here, can't even get up to go to the bathroom. He'd forget to feed me. And I said, "Why don't you give me something to eat?" But now he's trained. He brings me food all the time now. He brings me
Oh,
coffee.
there you go.
He brings me my coffee in the morning, and I usually get a bagel or an egg or something.
Barbara says it's overcast and 55 degrees now where she's at.
Ooh, that kind of feels good. I'm burning up. I just had Joe turn the air conditioner on to 74. It's been in the 90s down here. Oh yes, Julie. He does. He does. And I just have to assure him that, I talk to him real gentle and tell him what I want and or what I don't want, and I make sure he's hanging out when I take a shower or something, so that he knows I might need his assistant getting back out of the bathroom. But the shower chair helps a lot.
Hi, Kathy. Have fun with your family.
Oh boy. Bye, Kathy. She always has a beautiful yard. I haven't seen any yard pictures yet this year.
She does. I would love to live where Kathy lives.
She loves her yard.
Are you making another scarf?
I am.
Well, there you go.
I might have to send.
Might as well. If you got stuff to do it.
Well, he goes to the flea market just about every Sunday, and last week he brought me home things the people have given them to send to me, and
Oh, uh-huh.
I need to send back some things, some gifts. And this one girl, she sent a keychain home with him last week to give to me that says "I love Jesus." It's a wooden keychain. But
Oh, that's cool.
I I like, well, that was nice. He should have bought it, but I can easily send gifts back. I can.
Well, it's good to allow other people to do something nice for you too.
Yes, it is. But I'm not a seller. I'm a giver, and they obviously are too.
Yeah.
See if I can get that done. There we go. So there. Boy, it didn't take long. They're little curly Q scarves.
This is probably really boring for y'all because you can't really see much about what I'm doing. Should I switch to something else? Maybe I should go ahead and um, warp that loom, give you something you can see better than just this. My fingers pinching and pulling.
Yeah. I don't think anybody minds. Julie says, "I've been developing a very yummy but naughty habit with with her coffee. Lots of milk, heat in the microwave with lots of cinnamon powder and sugar."
Sounds yummy.
I'm a half and half girl. I like half and half, and I'm not supposed to have it with my diabetes. I'm really good about, uh, and I need to also find out. Becca told me last night that she said stevia has been known to have low blood pressure with stevia, the sweetener stevia.
Oh,
And
I didn't know that. I use it almost exclusively.
she said that, and I don't know what's in there in the jar. We just fill the jar up, and the bag goes up in the top. And I don't know if it's stevia or Walmart or it's probably a Walmart brand, whatever it is. And
Well,
I have no idea.
stevia is a plant.
Yes, yes, but the different uh,
Oh, which brand it is.
which sugar it is, I have no idea if it's sweet and low, or I don't know if it's the yellow or the pink or the blue. The packet when you go to the stores. I
Yeah.
don't pay attention. And
I use the liquid stevia,
yeah, yeah,
and I just have a little jar in my purse and a little bottle of it in my purse.
yeah.
And so,
So anyway, and I usually buy Sprite, zero, zero Sprite, zero Coke, and then your zero root beer and your, other drinks, soda drinks, but I don't know what they're sweetened with. So I've got to go and look on the bottles of them and see
They're
which.
sweetened with some aspartame, I think, and
Exactly.
sucralose. What
Yeah.
is the sucralose? Splenda.
Yeah.
But I might be wrong.
I
I
think,
think that's what I've seen before.
and I think I couldn't tell you what they all have.
Yeah, and it may have changed because I haven't looked at it in a long time because I don't drink those.
And
I'm bad. If I want a Coke, I want it to be real, or I'd rather just not have it.
I kind of given up a lot of the caffeine drinks because all those other than the Coke, I can get caffeine free Coke too, caffeine free. Um, I try not to drink too much caffeine in the evenings because it keeps me up.
Yeah,
I've become a night owl, and I like being up at night. So that I have to really behave. Uh, like even with tea, if I drink tea or something, uh, not too much in the evenings. So I switched,
right.
but I do like to drink at night. I'm always thirsty. It seems like with this Ozempic and the diet I'm on, I'm always thirsty, which is good because dehydration can be another problem. With the blood pressure dropping, but I don't think I'm dehydrated. But because I drink 2 and 3 of this size of a drinks every day, and then one at night. So I try to drink.
Yeah.
So I am going to get.
Oh, I can't have aspartame either, Sherry. It does nasty things to me headache wise as well. I have friends who said that they literally lose their brain if they drink it. They can't think anymore. They have no it's like they literally can't think if they drink it. I haven't noticed that, but but I have one friend that definitely does that to her, and you can tell if she accidentally gets the wrong drink and it has it in there. Um, for a couple of days it affects her, but I do the headache thing, so I stay away from it. I usually either do real sugar or I do stevia.
Yeah, and I like sugar cane flavor. The
Yeah,
real sugar is a cane, and that's a flavor. Not the sweet part of it, but the flavor part of it. I like that flavor, and it's hard to describe that to people. But yeah, sugar cane.
well, there's definitely a flavor difference between beet sugar and cane sugar.
Now, which is beet sugar,
Well, it's made from sugar beets rather than sugar cane.
and
When you buy your bags of sugar, it'll tell you on there whether it's cane sugar or beet sugar. If it doesn't tell you, it's not cane sugar.
see, I didn't know that there was a difference in what
Yeah,
in white, and it's in white sugar too.
yeah, it's white sugar. Beet
Okay.
sugar is white sugar, and that's why some of them say cane sugar on there because they want to make sure you know it's not beet sugar.
Okay.
And I have heard that cane sugar is better for you. I don't know, it's all of it needs to be done in moderation, but
Yes.
I can't remember exactly what it was about beet sugar if it's maybe the way it affects your blood sugar or what, if is different. I can't remember,
Yeah.
but it does taste different too.
Okay. I'll have to check that out because I did not realize that.
Raw sugar, yeah.
Now,
Tripadio, I can't remember. Raw sugar is when I buy it, if I can That's what I buy.
It's a brown sugar.
Well, it's
It's tan.
yeah, it's a little tanner than white sugar because it hasn't been bleached and
Right.
it's still got the other stuff in it. The molassesy stuff that so
Okay.
it's a but but it tastes more like brown sugar. Um, the raw sugar does, but not at.
Yeah, it's not
It
as
has
sweet.
that tint of flavor to it that
Okay.
kind of like the difference between cane sugar and beet sugar. The raw sugar has I don't know, it just tastes more real. But
But I know I like the flavor.
yeah.
That flavor for sure.
Okay, I'm gonna show y'all what we've got so far now.
Wow. Wow. I love
I
that
think it's
green in the middle. It's pretty.
yeah. I'm loving that too. I'm thinking, I wish I was just spinning that, but don't have a lot of it, so just got. This is what I've got. The bits and pieces I've got left to spin. So thanks, Barbara. Corn syrup, yeah. And high fructose corn syrup tastes even worse than regular corn syrup, and it's the worst sugar for you is the high fructose corn syrup. And if you've never had corn syrup, well, where you get it the most is in processed foods. That's where you're going to get your
Juices, yeah, in juices and stuff.
yeah. But um, like what's in Coke
Yeah.
in the United States anyway is high fructose corn syrup.
Okay.
I like when I can find them. Um, if I want Cokes, I like to buy the Mexican Cokes because they use cane sugar in their Cokes. They don't use
Oh.
high fructose corn syrup, and it tastes kind of like a vanilla Coke.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
Well, I'm a Coca-holic. I'm hooked on Coca-Cola all my life. My mother never bought anything else other than Coke. And I mean, we had Mountain Dew. We went through the Mountain Dew stage, and she would buy Sprite. But Daddy he liked 7 Up better than Sprite, and I like Sprite better than. I think Sprite is sweeter, and it probably is. But whenever you're sick and you want something clear, he always wanted that. He wanted 7 Up. Okay, we got some
okay, we're gonna.
ready for the next one.
Uncle April, yeah, I don't know. You're, the computers. They just they have their own brain, and it is not necessarily what we want a lot of the time.
I'm getting some UFOs done.
Well, good.
Yeah.
That's a worthy thing. I guess technically that's kind of what I'm doing since this is left over from a project and I
Yeah.
haven't used it.
And on Tuesday nights with Colleen, we've been. Did I show you my chicken farm book?
Oh, no.
She got these signs at Tractor Supply, and she sent me one, and she's got another one. Hers is shaped like a chicken house. And then Dana got one. I haven't seen hers yet, but they're signs. But I turned it into a book. So this is my book for, uh, and I'm calling it the Chicken Farm Book. So we're doing it on Tuesday nights. And this was one page we did the other day.
Oh, that's cute.
And so we're doing a variety of painting and uh, paper piecing and using mixed media stuff. I got real eggshells on here and made the nest, and then I've got some dried leaves in there for the bushes. They're dried leaves out of a packet that I bought. So we're probably going to paint something next Tuesday. We'll probably paint a chicken, and
Well, that'll be fun.
so and then she sent me some chicken fabric. So I made the back cover. I covered it in the chicken fabric, and in the front of the very front of the book has the chicken fabric that she sent me. So that worked out really cute, and it's a chicken farm. So we're working on the chicken farm.
Oh, that sounds fun.
I've done a
It's a
chicken.
cute idea.
Yeah, and we like to paint and do paper piecing and stuff. So that's good. That's all good.
Julie says the cogs in her brain are stuck. I may end up turning this into a center pull ball and just applying it back on itself rather than committing another bag or two of this stuff with it when I don't know if I'm going to like it.
Right.
I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I think it will be fun to weave with.
Oh, I like honey in my tea too. A little bit of honey, but I don't like honey in my coffee. Don't that's not supposed to happen in my no honey in the coffee.
It should not even be a thing, huh?
Don't even suggest it. Joe thinks more is better sometimes. And I said, no, more is not good. Less is better. And same thing when if he tries to cook a pot roast, you know, he'll want to put the carrots and potatoes, which is good, and the celery is good, even a little bit of tomato. But then he'll want to put broccoli and cauliflower and corn and peas. And I said, no, 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 it's an overkill. Just a few items is all you need.
Oh, goodness. Sorry, I was having a little coughing fit. Okay, Julie, I got to go back and look and see what it is. It's a strange feeling when I'm trying to remember something. My brain feels tense, like the cogs catching. Am I the only weird one that way? Then she says, no response is telling me you all think it's weird. But Barbara replied. Julie, Barbara says, my brain forgets details these days, but I don't care anymore. I figure I'm supposed to be thinking something else, so it keeps me from going where I want to direct it. That's okay. My cog was so stuck, I was having a trouble understanding what you were saying. So there you go.
I don't know. Something was going on outside. Might have been a jet. We live close to an airport, and it's a private little airport. And believe it or not, there is one jet that lives over there, and it almost sounds like motorcycles revving up. Uh, and when that jet goes off, you feel like the roof's coming off of the house.
Yeah.
We're real close to the end of the runway. but I don't mind the planes. They go around our house, not necessarily directly over top of us.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a loop around, and I think it's kind of company the having the airport there. It's like, and it's since it's a little airport, it's not real busy.
Right.
Saturday mornings, weekends are a little bit. Summertime. Okay, that's going to be the dolphin one. And we can hear the rockets go up at the Cape Canaveral.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. The little ones not too bad, too much, but the big ones, especially the big loads that go to the station, they're louder.
Yeah.
They're a lot louder because they've got more weight on the board, and it doesn't rattle my windows, but I can feel it. I can hear the rumble like a thunderstorm. You can feel that rumble.
Right.
And that's what I feel when the rock. And we can see the if it's a clear day, I can see the tail winds go up, the white smoke. We can see that from our driveway. It's kind of neat. And I've yet to go down and be down there in person. We've gone. We were down on the bridge, but never on site. They're
Right.
they take so many. They can only take so many people on the grandstands down there that they're like bleachers that you get to sit on, and they only take so many people.
Can
And
you reserve those, or do you just have to show up really early and try to get in the front of the line?
you have to get a ticket 2 or 3 days before, yeah.
Yeah.
And if it's I'm sure it was uh, way loaded when the astronauts went up,
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
and and all that. But uh, but they say my brothers have been down there and on site, and it's like unbelievable room. It's like it's an unbelievable feeling to be that close. It's kind of probably scary. I would think it would be a little bit of scary that close. But I have toured the facilities years ago. You can take a bus ride over to the where the pads are, and there's another museum over there on site that you can go and visit, and it has old spaceships inside
Yeah.
on display, like a hangar.
Well,
And
I've been to NASA, but I've never been to, I've never been to Florida. I need to go to Florida sometime, don't I?
yep, yep, sure do. I got a spare room waiting for you.
Oh,
Dana's going to come over next weekend. Erin from Jersey is coming down, and she's going to be in Daytona. So Dana's going to come over. Dana just and I just are just 2 hours apart. It takes uh, 2 hours to get to her house, but it takes 2.5 to get back if you go through Orlando.
oh, yeah.
Orlando is just busy, bottlenecked. But we get together 2 or 3 times a year with Dana.
Well,
And
that's cool that you can do that.
yes, I love it. Yeah. And so anyway, when Erin gets down here, she's going to some kind of a scrapbook retreat or something, and she's going to tell us when she has, spare time to run around with us.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun.
Go out to eat, and I'd like to go to the Outrageous again. That was a nice afternoon. It takes 2 or 3 hours to do it, and then you get to craft together. We get to craft together, talk,
Yes, that's the best part.
and it's close enough. Uh, you're sit beside each other. You're close enough. It's not crowded where you can't talk.
Right.
Once the teacher explains everything, then you're on your own. That kind of a thing. So now the sand dollar. I think the sand dollar needs something like sand instead of, or a ocean wave coming up to it. That might work out on the sand dollar. I can make a wave on this picture. I'm doing like behind the fish and the other critters in the water. I'm doing bubbles in the water, and on this one, I could do something with a layer of half of it in the sand, and that might be good for this bottom part that's kind of blurred out. I can do
Yeah.
a cross section of a wave coming in, and then do sand markings. That sounds fun. I think that'll work. And when I printed all these pictures out, I tried to keep them on the same color tone and with the white background and the same colors in the pictures. That way, if I hang them up on the wall, they'll match.
Right. That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. And I have very little in my hallway. Out here in my hallway, I can always hang them up in the hallway.
Who wants to know how you made the print of the sand dollar?
I printed it off of Google. I printed it off, and
So it wasn't a jelly print or something like that. It was
it's not
a
a jelly
photo.
print. It's a sand. It's just a cartoon type image.
Okay.
But
Well, it's very pretty.
they match all of the other. Let me go and get all my other ones and show you, since I don't
Yeah,
have them.
when you get back, let me know, and I'll make you big.
Oh, that's okay. It fits right here. It fits right
Oh,
here.
okay.
But I'm definitely going to keep this one. And we did this one at the Outrageous Center. And it's got a little bit bigger frame. It's a bigger frame. And then I did one over at Dana's house, and it's got a scuffed up. I love this one too. It's got.
Oh, I like that frame.
I think I'm going to paint it white again to match this one.
Oh, yeah. If you're going to hang them together, that's true.
Yeah, and either that or I can put this over by the fireplace or something. But this one's heavy, and I did this over at Dana's house with Becca and Dana, and she had all of these little glass chips. They were like frosted glass or sea glass, but they were and so it's got a lot of glass pieces and a few beads. and the glass is heavier than the beads, of course.
Right.
But I just loved it. But it's got the same color tone. But this one doesn't have the same color, and so I might have to do all different ones. But that turned out really pretty. And then I've got seahorses. And I'm missing one of my seahorses. I don't know. I don't see it. It's somewhere in here. And I did the turtle last night. And I'm giving this one away. And then this seahorse. And the other seahorse I'm going to give away to my niece for her birthday. And I don't even see it. I've misplaced one of them. Oh, there it is. Look under the crafts. And I did this one. I can't decide which one I like better. This one's got the pearls in it. And I had these little rings in my silver box, and I put a ring in his nose. And this one's
He's
got
very
glitter.
hip.
This one's got glitter, and it floated out onto the resin as it
Yeah.
went out. And I don't mind it at all. The way it just like he's floating around. And then I found some little beads. This is a sea turtle bead for a
Oh,
bracelet.
that's cute.
And there's a starfish over here. And then the turtle that I did last night, I found some silver sea turtles. So I got a big one and some babies. So they're cute down there. But it's all seeds. Seed.
Okay, I'm going to have to just watch your videos and enjoy this vicariously because I cannot try to learn another new thing.
Oh, I know. I went out and after the pink flamingo was the start.
Yeah.
And I came home and I ordered a resin kit, and the kit has everything in it that you need. And so that's what I recommend if you've never done the resin before, is to get the kit, because it's got cups, it's got pipettes, and it's got tools to stir with, spoons, and different sizes of uh, tongue depressors and popsicle sticks to work with. And it's got color, glitter, it's got mica powder. It comes with everything that you need if you want to play with resin. And I got the medium size. It wasn't the largest size, but the medium size of these epoxy resin. And one of them is the resin, and the other one is the hardener. And the
Right.
ounce, I'm not sure what this is, 41 ounce. So I got that size versus the 16 or the 32 ounce, and I'm glad I did, because I'm probably down to here in volume. I'm not
Yeah.
way, but I've done quite a bit, and I like doing it, as you can see, and
Yeah.
I'm hog wild in doing it. So yeah, I'm having a good time, and it's going to be some presents, Christmas stuff.
Yeah. That's great.
And it's not, well, the kit was $40, but you're going to get how many picture frames out of it, so it's still worth your money. And then I'm doing the key chains. They turned out real cute too.
Well, I've been found I find it very interesting and would love to play with it, but I already have too much stuff and I'm going to have to get rid of stuff.
I
So,
should had no business doing it either, but
but you're having fun.
I'm doing it. And these frames came with the mat around it, and I'm not using those, so I'm going to save those and use them in another project someday.
That's a good idea.
These mats because they're pretty.
Yeah, cost and space. Both of those things I'm dealing with, Sherry. I've got to, and it would be different if I didn't have a whole lot of art supplies already. Um, then maybe I could justify the cost, but when I've got more than I have space for already, I can't because I get pulled in and then I'll do that new thing and spend a lot of money and do that new thing for a long time and then I'll never do it again. And that's how I work. I've been there and I love it. That's Hannah says she has a YouTube channel. She hasn't done anything on it, but it's called the Serial Amateur. Well, that's me. I have to keep going on to a new thing all the time, and I'm trying to stop doing that because, well, I only have so many years left, and I have about 3 times as much art supplies as I have years left. Although somebody told me that you can't die until you used all your stuff, so I should live a long time.
Yeah. But I have a niece and a sister down here, and if they ever want to do this, I can just share all of my leftovers to them.
There you go.
And my sister, she still works, and she's afraid to retire. She is scared to death. She wants to retire because she's tired. She's
Yeah.
70, and
So she thinks she'll be bored, or
well, I don't know. She my niece bought my mom's house next door to Kay, so they live close next door. So
yeah,
it's not like they don't see each other every other day. And then the grandsons, she did lose her son a couple years ago, and her husband passed away, so she's got the empty nest, and she sees the 2 grandboys at least 2 or 3 times a week. And she's got a nice yard with a play set for them to play with and stuff, and they love going over to her house to play, and because they can go outside and climb trees and do all kinds of stuff. Well,
right.
she's just afraid of what is she going to do with her time. And I
Yeah.
said, well, why don't you, join me and do what and she says, well, what if I don't want to? I said, well,
So, well, you don't have to. It's an option.
it is. But you can do something, and she likes to sew, so I'm hoping that she'll get into some sewing and something
Yeah.
other to do with her time and space. But so there's got to be something in this room that she would like. That's all I can say. There's got to be
Yeah.
something. So, but she knows what I do, but that's my thing, and she doesn't want to get into my thing.
Yeah.
So anyway, I don't know what she's gonna do. But right now, she works in the office in the register. The 2 grandboys go to that school, and in the mornings, instead of going to class, they go and get her, and she walks them to class. That's kind of their bonding.
Yeah,
So
well, that's fun.
and they know where she is if they need her. They are
Yeah.
very safe and secure. And so she has that, and the oldest one's in the fourth grade. I guess he'll be going pretty soon. He'll be graduating fourth grade, and the other one's in the second grade. So that's her life right there. The kid.
Barbara says if she loves sewing, tell her about the Making Zen. There are 40 some odd teachers doing different things about hand sewing.
Yeah,
That's a good idea. It might give her something to think about that's, a
yeah.
way to,
Um,
um,
I'll have to check that out, Barbara. And Carol, uh, the Quiet Corner Carol from Canada,
uh-huh.
she did the scroll. Um, a year. It was like a year in small hand stitching. Each month you had 12 inches for each month. January, and you would embroidery everything that you do that month. You would embroidery, like if you made a picture of a sand dollar, then you might embroidery a sand dollar on your square for that month. If you went on vacation, you might put some vacation things that you did while you for that month. So you do a whole month of embroidery for each month for the whole year, and it's on a big scroll. It's on a big spool, and I
Right.
think she would like that. And so I gave her. There's these little books that are hand that has the samples of different kinds of stitches in it, and it's a little book. So I gave her that for her birthday, and I think she liked it. But she'll have to make a hardcover for the book, and I don't know if she'll do that. I have no idea what she's going to do. And
Yeah.
and she has done cross stitching before, and she likes to cross stitch, but my eyes won't let me do cross stitch anymore. My eyes won't let me do that little stuff. I guess, I just guess.
Yeah. Well, I
But
don't know if I'm not going to blame my eyes, although I do. It is harder for me to see than it used to be, but uh, I just don't have the patience to do some things that I would have done in the past.
yeah, yeah,
It's like,
but
well, if I don't like it that much, you know what I mean?
yeah,
And
yeah,
cross stitching is one of those things that I went through a phase and never did it again. Whereas a lot of other things, I rotate through the phases and come back
yeah,
to it,
yeah, yeah.
but not cross stitch.
But the sampler book, it's got all kinds of stitches, to the leaves and the flowers and the
Yeah,
different kind of stitches and stuff. So
I
that,
think embroidery, I think would be fun.
yeah, yeah,
Um, but I
yeah.
haven't
It's not just
tried really doing much of it.
yeah.
Hannah has done some and she likes embroidery. Um, but
So I'll have to get some. I need some white. I think I've got some snow glitter, snow stuff. Oh, I've got silver. See, our sand down here in Florida, it's white and it's really a gray because of the soot that flies in the air. It makes it a gray, but it's a white sand down here. And I thought I could maybe do a glitter line of the sand
yeah,
with some of the different shades of glitter that I have. And I think I'll do like this. It's kind of a bronzy one. I don't know if it's purple or pink or bronze.
ooh, that's pretty.
Rose gold. It might be a rose gold. And I think that would look good on uh, the edge of the water. And I think I'll the look for some white. But I'm going to have to get
Oh,
off.
that's great, Barbara.
It's about time to rest the backside. Birthday cards now with little fabric collages. Oh, that's cute. Barbara's got good taste.
She does, and she does beautiful work.
Yeah. So I Googled the question. Even with high speed Wi Fi, it is possible that if a lot of people are using their Wi Fi in their apartments at the same time surrounding us, would be like interfering with live. Exactly. So I say that might be your issues. Barbara says, I've enjoyed what I've seen of this stream. I'm glad you two got back together. Yes, I'm glad too, Barbara.
It's fun.
You have to get on and do a prompt game.
I haven't done that in forever. That would be fun.
Yeah, we could do that. But I'm about ready to jump off. It's 5 here, so it's time to go
Okay.
and see what Joe wants to do for the rest of the day.
I totally understand.
Yeah, Ann will be on soon. She'll be on.
Yes, in about 5 minutes, in fact.
Yep.
So
I'll go and get a hold of her. So I like to. Oh, and Ann came up. We went down to halfway and met Ann for lunch when Becca was in town.
yeah,
We had lunch with Ann.
that's cool. I bet that was fun.
Well, it was, and of course Joe. Joe has to go.
Of course.
He's my sidekick.
Everybody would be upset if Joe didn't show up.
Yeah, everybody likes Joe. And Joe and Ann, I had to put Joe beside Ann. I mean, I had to sit them together. But it was fun, and we discovered that it's really only 45 minutes for me, and it was only 30 minutes for Ann to drive up. So we might have to do that again.
Yeah.
And the restaurant we ate was at Cape Canaveral, the bridge, and it was beautiful on the water. It was called Pier 220, and it was an excellent food. I would love to go back down there soon and eat.
Well, see there, now you've got an excuse. You can say, Ann, I need to go to this restaurant.
That's
Meet me
right.
there.
I think she would. Yeah.
Probably so.
So anyway, I'm gonna escape, and I think.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. And if you want to play again next week, we can.
Well, okay. We'll see what's going on. I know that Aaron's coming to town. And,
yeah. Well, it's next week's Mother's Day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I can still do it because my mommy will be taking a nap during that time. So I can spend the morning with her. And
yeah. So, yeah, and I don't have any children, so I could do it really too. But Aaron's coming to town, and I don't know what day we're getting together. So I have to, she said the 12th. And
that would be Tuesday, I think.
So Sunday might be good.
Well, this is what I've done so far.
Dana said she might come over and spend the night with me. So I said, come on. So I have to get her room ready. The spare room. She gets the spare room. It's the cleanest room in the house.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and get off too, since you're going to get off. And my back needs me to. I'm just stubborn sometimes and don't pay attention to it. So,
right.
So here's all I've done is right here, except show my new loom, which I have not worked yet. But anyway, Ruth, I didn't know you were here. It's so good to see you. Thank you. Well, I almost got the whole thing done. I just have this much left. Oh, you can't even tell because that's in the way. Just this little bit. So I'm almost finished with this one, and then I'll decide what I think about doing a whole nother one and putting them together, or doing two more and putting them together. actually, I may take this one and do what I said earlier, put it in make it into a center pull ball and ply it with itself. And then I'll still have 3 more that I could, if I wanted to do a 3-ply of it, I could do that. Anyway, thank you all for coming today. I enjoyed it, and I hope it went well for you. I hope you enjoyed it. It's always more fun to do anything when y'all are around. I'm going to go ahead and get off now. I'll see y'all over at Ann's. I'm hoping I can go do that. It kind of depends on how things are going around here. But love you all. Bye-bye.